En los escenarios del horror, las imágenes y su moral, a través de los fotógrafos Paulina, Patimer y Adar y Eyal. A un año de toda la tragedia, ¿qué ha significado Kfar Aza para ti?
Kfar Aza is very special for me. It's the first place where we came to take pictures. The place and the people came into our hearts. You know, we feel part of the community.
I can say that our first visit has changed my life forever. And, you know, it's better for you to see. So I would love to take you inside and just show what we've seen in the first time.
Vamos.
You want to come?
La experiencia de ver un kibutz vacío, con los lazos amarillos en sus calles, la ausencia de todos sus habitantes, asesinados, desplazados y secuestrados.
It was standing somewhere here because I was a bit outside, so I could see the whole, this room, this salon, whatever, inside with Hanukkah on a window. I think that my thought was that I can use this picture during Hanukkah holidays.
Paulina, ¿cómo es la sensación de estar con tu cámara, ver la tragedia a través del lente y ver la realidad? ¿Cómo sientes eso?
There is a huge difference. But it's something that you make in your head in advance, before you're coming. So I told myself that it's my mission. I decided to myself that it's my mission to take pictures as much as I can. I knew from the beginning that it will be hard for me to make pictures that have connection to kids, because I have 2 kids at my home. But also I told myself that it's forbidden to make connections, because the main aim I'm coming here is to take pictures of these people. I want to tell their stories. I want to show to everyone what's going on. I want to find connections. I want to know their families. I want to know everything. So I have to be strong enough to make it.
Adar, ¿cómo es la sensación que tienes cuando estás con la cámara, con el lente, tomando una imagen de la tragedia, después bajas la cámara y están tus ojos viendo directamente esa tragedia, el ambiente y hasta el olor?
When we came over here to take pictures, it was very hard for us to see what's happening because still there was a lot of blood almost everywhere. You can see from our pictures. When you put the camera like this, it blocks you from understanding what you see, because you take a frame, you take pictures. There were times where we came into houses, we start smelling where the blood is, and then you know where to take the picture.
¿Por qué? Why?
Because that's the places where the most graphical pictures can be taken in order to memorize and in order to understand really what happened here on the 7th of October.
¿Qué recuerdas tú de aquí cuando tomaste la foto? ¿Cómo era el ambiente?
Yes, I was standing over here, and here you still see the black spots. There were wrecks of burned cars. I will not elaborate what you could see inside, but it was really a mess. You can understand what really happened over here. It was really a big, amazing catastrophe.
Este era el cuarto de Sivan Alcabetz, que fue asesinada por los terroristas de Hamas. Explotó una granada y vemos cómo quedó su cuarto. Hay fotografías del impacto que creó. Adar, cuando estás cerca de la muerte, ¿cuáles son los límites que debe de haber entre ver cuerpos asesinados y tragedia a la moral de un fotógrafo?
So that's a really good question. I think as a photographer, you would like to make the pictures which will make the most impact. But of course there's a limit, because you are entering the house or the hearts of other people, which you know, the families and the murdered people and so on. I can tell you two things. One, we went to Nir Oz to take pictures over there, and there's a very famous family, Bivas, you know, the two children that were kidnapped, and I couldn't go in. Something inside did not let me go into the house. I could, but I did not go in.
Aquí en Nova, Ofek, conociste los padres de Ofek cuando vinieron aquí a hacerle su monumento y les tomaste fotos. ¿Qué sentiste?
I feel like I'm obligated to come here. So one of the times I came and there was an adult man, very emotional. He didn't cry, he didn't laugh, but he was like full of energy. Then I came to him and asked if I can be just around and if I can hear the story of Ofek. So it was really hard for him, you know, non-parent has to come and prepare some kind of grave for his or her son. At the end of the day, it's obligation, and his father was happy. He asked me if I can take a picture of him with his son, and he hugged it. He hugged it and he kissed him. So for him, his son is alive.
El fotógrafo es el ser contemporáneo por excelencia. A través de su mirada, el ahora se vuelve pasado. Este lugar, ¿en qué conecta con todo el trabajo fotográfico que has hecho?
This was the first place where we saw death, we saw blood, we saw parts of bodies, we saw the horror, we saw the catastrophe.
Tu familia, que viene sobreviviente del Holocausto.
My grandmother, grandfather, aunts and uncles were killed in the Holocaust. My father came to Israel when he was 14, and he was one of the first pilots of the Air Force in Israel. And by the way, he was also a photographer. So he was taking pictures of the early stages of Israel and the Independence War. And now I feel that I'm kind of continuing his work by taking pictures that will live forever. People in 50, 60, 70 years from now, when people will ask them, what about the 7th of October, they will see my picture. They will be able to understand really what happened over here, the catastrophe, the Holocaust #2. A photographer can cry. I cried many times during the time I took pictures. It's not easy. It will stay with me forever. But again, it's something I feel I must do.
Un buen fotógrafo debe amar más a la vida que a la propia fotografía. Hola, bienvenidos a nuestro canal YouTube en español de i24 News. Si te gustó este contenido, me encantará recibir tu like y así conocerás Israel en español. Te invito a inscribirte y así también recibir todas las notificaciones de nuestro contenido. A través de nuestro QR me gustaría saber desde dónde nos ves. Gracias y hasta la próxima.